My name is Alejandra Peña. I am a bilingual education major. I was born in Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico, and I came to the United States when I was 5 years old, and I've been in San Antonio ever since.
My name is Victoria Martinez. I am a senior and I'm a communications major and a sociology minor. I'm Mexican and Puerto Rican.
There's some experiences that I do remember. We had a big, beautiful house, but a lot of the memories are getting fuzzy since, I came when I was 5. It's kind of sad that I didn't get to have a lot of the memories in Mexico.
They see us as like wild animals and we need to trap them. And I think the way it's handled is very unprofessional and very unmankind.
My parents tried to explain to me when I was going into high school as a freshman, they told me you're undocumented. In Spanish, say no me cayó el 20 until I was starting to apply for college, and I realized I had the grades, I graduated high school with honors, I was constantly active in student organizations and all this, I had everything except papers.
If I knew somebody coming over here, I would definitely tell them, be prepared, because there's people that are ugly here and that don't appreciate or agree with this. Be who you are. Being like everybody else is boring. I think coming in here with diversity and what you're about and your culture and your traditions and sharing that with others, I think that's awesome.
There's always going to be criticisms, and I absolutely hate the term illegal alien that people really like to describe us as. We're not aliens, we're on the same planet as you are. We all are the same. It's just a small barrier.
I also think it's hypocritical when those people say, oh yeah, diversity, peace and all that, but yet they don't want to be involved with somebody who's not in their norm, I guess. They don't want to get out of their norm.
My parents have always told me, no, don't talk about it. It sort of makes you feel ashamed of your identity and your culture. Since then, I've become very loud and proud. I felt like I didn't have a voice for almost a decade. It's so empowering to find your voice after feeling not having it.
I wish people would be more understanding coming over, especially with children and families, trying just to get away from violence.
I don't know how to make people understand that you should be a caring and compassionate human being and not just think of yourself. The activism that I try to portray is for the younger generation that can still change, that actually has the power to make a difference. From my own experience, I always felt very alone, very isolated, but I would just want people to know that they're not alone. As cheesy as it sounds, there is such a huge community of undocumented immigrants that are going through the same things, and we're all pulling through. And just looking at those hashtags like undocugrad and here to stay, looking at those people succeeding, seeing undocumented immigrants graduating and succeeding, I get so much inspiration from that, and it will get better eventually.